Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Buell. Today, we're going to be talking about how to use Noodletools and using them for your citations. So, I know that a lot of us have been working on our research and collecting our source information. Now that we have collected it, what we're going to be using this is to create citations. Citations are very important for research because when it comes down to it, we need to make sure we're giving credit to the people that we got our information from, so that for starters, we can show that we got these sources from reliable places, and so that we're not plagiarizing or stealing somebody else's words or ideas. So when we give credit, we're crediting the people who actually made this stuff. So this helps us to be ethical users of information and make sure that we're not stealing. All right. Now, Noodletools is a site that we can go to, which is going to help us create these citations. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about how you can use it to create your database citations and your website citations. So each one is going to be a little different because some things that are you can get in a database won't be available for a website. So make sure you listen very carefully about what you have to do in order to get here. All right, so normally I would have the link right here in the Noodletools citation, but you can also access it at the very top under Libraries, Resources, and Tools. And if you go into Library Links, Noodletools will be there as well. Once you go in, you're going to sign in with Google. Now, assuming that you've done this before, then you should probably be quick to get in. Now, if not, then it's going to ask you when you create your account just to know what school you're in. So you just click on the drop-down menu that comes up, which says Smith Library. Just click Next on the second one. And finally, for the third one, you're going to just tell it the year you're going to graduate. So if you're in fourth grade right now, you'll graduate in the year 2029. But once you do that, you should come to your page here. Now, in order to create your citations for your research, you're going to click on New Project on the left, and you're going to type in Turtle Research and your first and last name. Once you do that, then you're going to go to Citation Style down here, click MLA, and click Starter. When you do that, you'll hit Submit, and it will open up a new project. Now that this project's saved, you can come back to it as many times as you want. Now, I've made this one before, and if you have made your project before, then you'll just click in, both of which will bring you right to this page. All right, so this is your project page, and the one thing that you're going to want to do is click on your sources. So your sources is going to be up here. When you click on it, it's going to bring you to your source page. Now, I have already put down 2 sources here in my citations, but for you, it'll probably be blank if you're just starting off. Now, in order to make a new source, you're going to click on the new source right up here. Now, we're going to start off with databases so that you know what you're going to be using. Now, if I click on database, right now we've only done original content and database, so I'll click on that. It'll bring up the things that the parts I'm going to need to put in order to create my citation. Now, here's what you're going to need for databases. So you're going to need first off, you're going to need the name of the database, because that's from here. It tells me that that's important. Now, I don't expect exactly for you to just get down. So just type in ones like Gale or Encyclopedia Britannica or Gale. No, I mean PebbleGo. Well, whichever one you choose, you can do that and then hit enter, and it will save it. Now, for the database publisher or vendor, some of this might be the same. So, for instance, Encyclopedia Britannica, was the same as the source person that made it, or the company that made it. And so was Gale. But for Pebble Go, we had one that was different, in which case this was made by the corporation Capstone. So I'll put that in here. Now remember, make sure your letters are capitalized. It's very important. The next thing you're going to fill out is the date of publication. So if you have your notes, this should be pretty easy. So you should be able to copy most of the stuff right in, especially the next part, the URL, which is basically the website address. Now remember, we get these from up here, and we have to be on the right page in order to do it. So I'm just going to quickly go to a particular, just going to go to a PebbleGo database, and just go to the turtle page. Now, I can get my link from right up here, or I can just get it from my notes since I saved that there. So anyway, once I do that, I just paste it in, and that part's set. Now, going down, we didn't have a person who made this, so we're just going to rely on the corporation. And finally, for the article title, I'm going to put down Turtles, because that's the article that I just did. And once that's done, those are the parts that we will be able to fill out. And then we hit save. And it will add it to my page. Now, remember, for the database ones, you have to go to, that's going to be for PebbleGo, Gale, and the Britannica database. If you use the Britannica website, you're going to use the website version. So speaking of which, I'm going to show you how to do a one for the websites. So we click on website, go to web page. Now it's set up a little differently depending on what you use. So first off, it's going to ask for the URL or the website address. So I'm just going to quickly go to, let's say, the website links for Encyclopedia Britannica. And I'm just going to type in turtle so that we can get the information here for our link or our citation. So once it does that, and we go to the page, I'm just going to quickly take this. And remember, if you have it in your notes, you can quickly copy and paste from there. So I'm just going to quickly take that. Now, date of publication. Now, again, most of this might be just 2021 if it's going to be current. But if there's a date, like as I know from this one, there is an article history. It tells me that its current one is April 30th, 2020. So I'm going to just put that in. But if you do not have the month or day, do not make one up. It's just going to be the year or whatever you have. All right. Now, normally, with the ones we've done, you do not have a name. But for this particular website, we do have the name of a person who made this website, or rather this web page, George R. Zugg. So I'm going to put that name into here. George R. and Zugg. Now, the next one is going to be the title of the article. So I'm going to write in Turtles. The next thing I'm going to do is the name of the website, which is going to be Encyclopedia Britannica. All right. And once I have that, I'm going to just publisher of the website. Again, it's going to be, in this case, Encyclopedia Britannica. All right, now that should be it. So remember, you're definitely going to need the link or URL, the date, which is probably going to be the year. But if there's a full month, day, and year, make sure to put that down. If there's a person who wrote it, you're going to put it here. Oh, and tell that it was the author. You're definitely going to be putting down the article title, the name of the website, and the publisher of the website. So again, that might be the same thing, might be different. And when you're all set, you'll hit save. And that will create your citation. All right. Now, again, so these ones I did right now, these are ones that I have done before, so I'm just going to remove them. So at the end of your work, you should have 5 different citations, not some, and none of them should be repeating. So I shouldn't be seeing 2, like what I had. I shouldn't have like 2 turtles from Pebble Go or 2 turtles from Encyclopedia Britannica. But once I have all of them, what I'm going to do is hit print export and going to go to print export to Google Docs. Now, once I do that, it should automatically create the page with all my citations formatted and all correct. So this is what you're going to have and turn in when you are done with your citations. So you'll just attach it to your assignment and then turn it in. So that's how you basically work with the citation machine for Noodletools. If you have any questions, please let us know, and we'll try to do our best to help you out. Have a good day, my friends, and I hope this helps you.